It's Mac the Guru. This is my review for All American Season 3, Episode 9, Testify. Now, a lot went on in this episode. First off, make sure y'all subscribe if you haven't already, because it definitely helped me out. And click that like button also. I really do appreciate it. But first thing I gotta say is, hold up. Did they break up already? Like, what went on at the end? You know what I mean? He crying, she crying. He like, yo, I can't take this walk with you. Which I get that, cause she gotta take that walk by herself. But the way they kind of left, it wasn't no hug, wasn't no, all right, I see you tomorrow, I see you, handle your business, get back up with me. Wasn't none of that. They just cried, and then, she left, and Spencer was right by telling her, like, yo, because his mom told him, like, dog, she put your life at risk and wanted you to confess to the cop, which he was about to do too, before they found out, who Liv mama was, right? Because he was about to speak up, and then, which that part sucked, man. That's real life though. Like, sometimes they'll change their tune once they figure out they can't talk to you any type of way. They figure out, oh, somebody, it's just messed up with how cops be. Or you get situations like that situation in Virginia where it didn't even matter. They just, pull the gun on the dude, the lieutenant in the military. So, it's crazy. But anywho, because I could go off in something totally different. But Liv, she put him in a situation, and he told her at the end, and then they just walked away from each other. I'm like, dang, but you gotta salute Spence for how he handled the situation. Because y'all put this in the comments. Would you have told the truth to Miss Baker and Billy? To her whole family, because Simone and Jordan, we gonna get on Simone and Jordan too, but Simone and Jordan was there, and Spence came out and told the whole truth. Olivia, she told the truth, but she hit it with some quick da-da-da-da. She she hit it like, whenever person gets to talking too fast, they might be up to something. She said, like, yeah, I had a couple drinks, it wasn't nothing, da-da-da-da. Let's get by it. Spence over there like, a little more than that. And Miss Baker asked him, and then he told the truth, you know what I'm saying? But that's a crazy situation, because people take that a lot of different ways. People can take that a lot of different ways. Because some people, you tell some people the truth, or you tell somebody else's truth to try to help them, and they just go crazy on you. You know what I mean? Hate you for doing that, even though you're trying to help. Some people react like that, and he told the truth. She reacted messed up for a minute. She wasn't too crazy on him, but it worked out. Because when I seen her go through that trash can, I said, oh shit. I said, yeah, she gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, she went through the trash can. I ain't never knew nobody be like alcoholic or addicted like that. That was kind of, but that's when I was like, yeah, she definitely need help. And I like how they gonna get her help, deciding not to send her to rehab. And we gotta salute Denise. She came through in the clutch with Billy Baker. She did, even though she always come around and she be, just throwing herself at different dudes and stuff. Denise came through in the clutch, because she gave him some advice, hell of a advice. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, talk to your daughter, like, letting her know that it's okay to come home. Because a lot of times, parents do that. They react. Kids mess up. They gonna mess up. But they react like, yo, they react so bad, it scare kids off. Like, people don't be wanting to come home. You hear about it all the time. People ran away from home. Like, you ran away from home? You hear stuff like that all the time, And sometimes it do be warranted. Sometimes people be going through super, super traumatic stuff and they run away from home. But then sometimes it be just because the parents is just too tough. You know what I'm saying? And every kid is different. So tough is relative. So you got to figure that out as a parent. Like, oh, this kid, is a little softer, so let me go a little easy on him, But Denise come through in the clutch. She tell Billy, what he need to do. And Billy did that. And that's what really led Liv to coming home. And I also knew her sponsor. I thought her sponsor was dead. I ain't gonna lie, I did. I'm like, dang, sponsor dead. Her sponsor dead. Cause she steady calling her sponsor. And I'm like, no, that ain't how sponsors be. Sponsors will pick up. You know what I mean? If a person keep call, even if they don't want to be the sponsor no more, they'll pick up just based on the fact that they know they got a they know they got a problem and the sponsor had a problem. You know what I mean? So they'll pick up just off that strength. For the sponsor not to be picking up, I'm like, oh yeah, this girl dead. You know what I mean? But she was just in jail. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. She in jail, and that conversation also helped out. But one thing I do want to say with Liv is it's gonna be up to her. It ain't gonna be on nobody else. It's gonna be up to Liv to basically, help herself. And I think she gonna definitely get over this. Now, other things that happened, of course, we got Simone and Jordan. They about to end that relationship. The writing on the wall, man. Because soon as they come out and tell their parents, it's over. And they was gonna tell them at the table. You see, Jordan was about to speak up, but bigger news prevailed. Liv situation. So they ain't get a chance to come out with it, but they is, so that's about the end. I see that ending in probably 2-3 episodes. Another thing I noticed was Layla still care about her relationship with Liv. I noticed that. I peeped that the way she act once she found out Liv was missing. She like, dang, she ain't know all that was going on, but once she found that out, it's like, okay, I need to help my friend, and that's one of the situations where when I seen it, I said, this is why people shouldn't hold on to stuff for too long. Nobody should do that. And if it's something big and traumatic, I understand, but you shouldn't just hold on to stuff for too long. Forgive people, especially if, you care for them, and so forgive them and move on. You might can't have them in the same, the friendship might not be the same, but forgive them and move on. Don't hold it and be mad at them for a long time, all that stuff, because when you like that and then a friend go missing, like in this situation or in other situations, somebody dies or something, you be the one that's, sad, like, dang, why did I do this? Our last moment together and all this. So Layla gonna try to go back and make that right, I believe, next episode. But I'm gonna touch on more of that on the preview, so make sure y'all check that out. Now, there's 2 more things we gotta touch on. I'm gonna wrap this up. I gotta touch on Coop following her music career, trying to drop out of high school. Coop, stop that, please. That ain't it. Just get your degree and then do your rap thing. It ain't that. She almost done. I could see if she was a sophomore feeling like this, so she got 2 more years, but she almost done. Get your degree and then slide on out and follow your dream. You got to live for your tomorrow and not like in the now. So hopefully her mama or Spence and her find a relationship again, and somebody knock her out of this to have her get a degree, because that'll just set her behind so far if she don't get a degree from high school, and then if she become a failed rapper. Because I'm gonna tell y'all, it's a lot of failed rappers out here. Don't get it twisted. Everybody rap. Alright, you get the stories, the people that made it, they be like they dropped out of high school and all that. It's a lot of other people that dropped out of high school that, or they didn't, they graduated, but they just rappers and never made it and hurting right now. Don't get it twisted. I know a lot of them. But the last person I want to touch on is Asher's dad. Man, this guy, he don't give Asher no good advice, man. None. He just cocky and he not humbled at all, and he just give a gang of wrong advice. Moving positions ain't always a bad thing. So Asher gotta look at it, and then he gonna have to make that decision for himself. And I like that the coach is allowing him to make that position, because a lot of times, parents or grown people just make decisions, but you gotta train the young people. So Coach Monte is doing it right. You gotta train the young people to be able to make decisions, because if he's 17, 18, in a year, 2 years, he gonna be on his own. It's gonna be time for him to try to conquer the world, so he gotta be making decisions, big decisions too, so that's what she allow him to make, because this is a big decision, because he got his scholarships, everything riding on this. So I like that she allowing him to make that decision. His dad, though, is just like something that's just there to throw him off. That's what his dad is like there to test him, so. But I think Asher gonna come through and make the right decision, But I'm gonna touch on that some more in the preview too, because from the previews, they seem like the next episode gonna be about football. So we're gonna touch on all that in the previews. If you're still here, comment below. Let me know what you thought about episode 9. If you liked it, how everything played out with Liv drinking. Subscribe for me. Other than that, check out the preview, man. Y'all be easy, be safe. Peace.